Hello, I am Don Foster, also known as the Brickman. I'm owner and operator with my business partner, Rick Connor, of a company called Masonry Cosmetics. We are a manufacturer of our process, we're a full service company, and we also have the #1 seller of US-owned do-it-yourself kits. And I have a kit to show you today. It's called the Colorant Kit. This particular kit is for the one-time user, the homeowner, and it's for any kind of project you want to do, a repair on your building that doesn't look good. You could do brick, block, mortar, stone, manufactured stone. You need absorption. So if you could throw water on a wall, it gets wet and gets dark, this kit could be for you. And this kit could be even something to do a home makeover. We can customize it, or it could be used to change the look of your fireplace, which many do. It comes with 5 colors, but when you see the 5 colors, don't think of the 5 colors as I've got to use one of those colors. It's actually a blend and a combination of those colors. You can create any color you want. For example, you have red, yellow, and blue. Those are your primary colors to make pretty much any color you want, with black and white to lighten and darken, and black and white will make it gray for you. And I'll show you a quick little demonstration of that. We're going to create a little recipe here and one for you. And pretty much you start with a half a cup. And I'm going to put a half a cup in here. Half a cup's good for workability, and it's simple. And actually you can stain quite a few brick with this. 85 to 100 brick with a half a cup. That's kind of amazing. And in this kind of a mix, we're going to take a brick. A lot of people like to have it's kind of lost its color or appeal maybe, it's kind of outdated. And we're going to do, a lot of people like to do with this, I'll give you an example recipe we use. You can put about 7 teaspoons of all the different colors in to make a half a cup up. You don't want to go too much more than that. So there's a lot of room in this cup to change a lot of color. But we're going to do something real simple. They like to go redder, and they like to have a little maroon color too, and they want to go a little darker. So in this particular case, for this customer, we're going to start out with, and we use level teaspoons. And the reason why we use level teaspoons is that we could always create a recipe and repeat it. So we want to take as many variables out of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a level 1 teaspoon of red. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of black in this thing and a little bit of blue. So I'm going to take a half teaspoon of black. And we're going to take a half teaspoon of blue, always level. And we can repeat this time and time again. And we could alter and change it too as we want to go. We stir it up good. It's a stain, it's not a paint-like product. So you want to stir it good. It's going to settle the bottom, so you stir every time. And we drain the brush real well. And why we drain the brush is we just want the product to drink. We want to feed it into the surface. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go lightly over the brick and let it feed into the brick. And that's a stained brick. And that's what it looks like wet. It goes on dark. And then when that color dried later, that's the same one that we did earlier, and it dries. So you can see the difference between it. And it takes about 15-20 minutes depending on the temperature outside for it to dry. But it's a penetrating stain. It's permanent. We actually have a little test sample to show you of a brick that we stained both sides of, just show you the different color palette it is. And that's before, and that's after. After, 2 different colors. We kind of do a test with it to see if you can tell. We're a penetrating stain. We're not a paint-like or paint product. We go in. We'll never peel, we'll never fade, we'll never crack, we'll never blister, because we don't create a layer or a surface for that to happen. If you see a human tattoo where it looks like it's on the surface and it penetrates into the pore structure of the skin, it gets deep embedded, that's what we have to do with brick. So the product that we use, our iron oxides are used to make brick with. That's what we've done. We make sure they're all ground down to 80 to 100 mesh. And that's the process that we have. So the Colorant Kit is a great one for a one-time user. We could help you with colors. We can help you with recipes. You can send us pictures. Some people send us physical samples. We have a lab that works around the clock that we can create a recipe for you and send it back to you, and we help you. So all the information, instructions in a kit, everything you need to do a job is in a kit. It'll do any size project. Basically, this project itself is for probably about 100 square feet, 150 square feet, but you could add more colors or more pigment to do any size project that you have. This is the Brickman, Don Foster with Masonry Cosmetics. Thank you.